more I am able to affirm others, to say yes to them in myself, by discovering them in myself and myself in them, the more real I am. 50 years ago today, on this very corner, really marked a change in his whole monastic life. Having fled the world to the monastery in 41, Merton slowly began to realize that he was in the monastery for the world, and that he owed mankind, humankind, a share in his solitude. He came to the awareness of the goodness of creation, of each person, recognizing the spark of the divine in everyone. And this led Merton to turn to the world, to share this vision, to share the mercy, the love and the compassion that he himself had experienced. So in marking this moment of epiphany in Merton's life, we're reminded of his vision of humanity and the part that each one of us needs to play in making that vision become a reality for people, so that we can transform our world today, transforming it into a world of potential friends rather than a world of possible enemies. And that's my thoughts this evening as we go away from this spot.
We've asked representatives of the world's great religions to stand here with us tonight and to each read one line out of that famous shining like the sun statement to show our solidarity and how we're all connected. And with us we have Suzanne Warner representing the Kentucky Council of Churches, Holly Karimi from the Independent Muslims of Louisville, Rita Butler from the Louisville Baha'i community, Bishop Ted Gulick from the Episcopal Diocese of Kentucky, Johnny Alsey from the Hindu Temple, Betty Meadows, who's the presbyter of the Mid-Kentucky Presbytery, Mark Isaacs from the Community Relations Council of the Jewish Federation, Nwang Gyatso from our Drepung Gomong Institute, Free Tibet, Ann Walter from St. William Catholic Church, and Dick Sisto, who was a close personal friend of Merton's. And I'm going to stop in each of them in the order they have their sheets. We'll each read one line of them. So please, if you would begin, Suzanne.
In Louisville, at the corner of 4th and Walnut, in the center of the shopping district,
I was suddenly overwhelmed with the realization that I loved all those people, and that they were mine, and I theirs.
That we could not be alien to one another, even though we were total strangers.
I had the immense joy of being human.
A member of a race in which God himself became incarnate.
As if the sorrows and stupidities of the human condition could overwhelm me, now I realize what we all are.
And if only everybody could realize this.
but it cannot be explained.
There is no way of telling people that they are walking around shining like the sun. And Terry said I could say something, and I'll make it brief, that it's a very auspicious moment for me, having known Merton. And they talk about canonizing him, and I think I know about the first miracle. I'm a jazz musician that's had a gig on this corner at the Sealback for 20 years. If any of you know about my profession, you'll know that that's somewhat of a miracle. But further than that, the fact that we're all standing here gives me chills. It's just, I think Tom would appreciate it.
Merton, as I understand it, believed that we were all one people. That if a problem affects you, it affects me, and vice versa. And so my hope is that this square, this corner here in Louisville, Kentucky, will serve as the epicenter for change, not only in this city, but around the world. That more people, as they come from literally around the world, as we've seen our good friends from New Zealand come here, and from all over other parts, the four corners of the world, that when they come here to do their pilgrimage, to come stand on the corner where Thomas Merton stood and had his epiphany, that they too will realize that while they may be one, they are one person connected to another that can truly change our outcome here in life. And so with that, it is indeed my honor and my pleasure to serve as your representative on the Metro Council and present to you Thomas Merton Square.
Yeah!